ẹ máa wò níran ìpín gbogbo alámájọ jí yẹ. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí tí ẹ ti ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa, ẹ bá wa gbọ́ wọlé share button. In tí mo mú wá fún wa is got to do with security. I just picked it up and I want to share that with us. Mo kí wa alẹ́ nǹkan sí lọ àfọlàndé mama wa a little bit off the track. A very good afternoon and welcome to our transmission as usual. Ẹgbẹ́ wọlé share button. Ẹgbẹ́ ká gbọ́ ilé ìbùsùn gbọ́ mi tí ìdè. Ojú máa rọ abalẹ̀ àṣẹlẹ̀ lábẹ́. Ojú máa rọ aṣọ sọ lórí ìkọ́ ẹ̀. Ọmọ lábàlẹ̀ àfọ̀rẹ́ tó lè túmọ̀ gan ni. Ojú máa rọ abalẹ̀ àṣẹlẹ̀ lábẹ́. Ojú máa rọ aṣọ sọ lórí ìkọ́ ẹ̀. Ọmọ lábàlẹ̀ àfọ̀rẹ́ tó lè túmọ̀ gan ni. Ojú máa rọ abalẹ̀ àṣẹlẹ̀ lábẹ́. Ojú máa rọ aṣọ sọ lórí ìkọ́ ẹ̀. Ọmọ lábàlẹ̀ àfọ̀rẹ́ tó lè túmọ̀ gan ni. Ojú máa rọ abalẹ̀ àṣẹlẹ̀ lábẹ́. Ojú máa rọ aṣọ sọ lórí ìkọ́ ẹ̀. Ọmọ lábàlẹ̀ àfọ̀rẹ́ tó lè túmọ̀ gan ni. Ọmọ lábàlẹ̀ wá sí òjì níbi ìṣe. Ọmọ lábàlẹ̀ wá sí òjì níbi ìṣe. Àkọ́yọ̀ sùn pátá sí ìmọ̀ pẹ̀lú Nàìjíríà. Ààrẹ ń tẹ̀lé lórí láfi wà wùdó. Ọlọ́run aláwọ̀ bá kí ọ fàdà nígbà. Tó sáwálẹ̀ sàdáwà lórí nínú òṣìṣà. Mo kí wa lẹ́ǹkan sí i. Welcome back again. Ẹ bá ń gbọ́ wọlé share button níbẹ̀. Ẹ gbọ́ wọlé share button. Yorùbá nation no going back. Yorùbá nation no going back. No going back. No going back. Unity ló dára, kájọ fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. Unity ló dára, kájọ fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. Àjọwọ́ la fi sọ́yà, ẹnìkan ìjáwá dé. Unity ló dára, kájọ fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. Unity ló dára, kájọ fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. Àjọwọ́ la fi sọ́yà, ẹnìkan ìjáwá dé. Unity ló dára, kájọ fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. Unity ló dára, kájọ fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. Àjọwọ́ la fi sọ́yà, ẹnìkan ìjáwá dé. Unity ló dára, kájọ fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. Unity ló dára, kájọ fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. Àjọwọ́ la fi sọ́yà, ẹnìkan ìjáwá dé. Ìfọwọ́ mẹ́jọ mẹ́ta bọ̀ ọ̀la. Ìjọ mẹ́jọ níláwọ̀. Òṣìṣẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀ ṣọ́hún ló lè parẹ́ wọn. Àwọn ọmọ ìgbà kúrò ìjíire. Àjọ fi kú kan bá wà lòdòdó. Okay, yes, brother. Àtẹnujẹ iná ṣáàlì. Ó yẹ kó lè múlẹ̀. Àwa náà ló máa padà wúlò fún. Àwọn ẹrú. Amúnisìn. Ṣé Yorùbá nation ti wá di ìfàmìfà? Amúnimúlẹ̀ o. Ló máa ń ra wúlò fún. Wúlò lóko àwọn ẹrú. Amúnisìn. Nation, Yorùbá nation. Yorùbá nation, Yorùbá nation. Ó ní láti wáyé ohun tó bá gbà láwọn fún. Parapia. Jàjà kókò. Yorùbá nation. Mo kí a máa ń jẹ láwọn ní Italy. Easy man. Yorùbá nation la fẹ́ ní Hong Kong, brother mi. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbóni ẹ̀ wá báyìí. Àwọn ọ̀kan ìgbádùn. Ẹ ká jù wá láti rí báyìí. Àwọn kan wà lórí Facebook wọ̀ tó ń bọ̀ rárá. Ẹ ká mú lọ báyìí. Bóyá gbóhùn sókè. Gbóhùn sókè. Gbóhùn sókè. Gbóhùn sókè. Working engineer Stephen Kolawole, Mr. Sanusi Abbas, Mr. Bobo, ẹ̀kọ́ rẹ̀ sá. Dizima, àlàáfíà ni bàbá wa, orí mẹ́sẹ̀jì ẹkúṣẹ́ sá. Ọlákúnlé. Àgbàgbọ́ la fi sọ́yà ẹnìkan ẹgbẹ́ àwàdé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Yorùbá country for life. Àwọn máa dùdù dé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Àṣírí ìkọ̀kọ̀ Elédùmarè mú kí ẹ brọ́dà mi. Lálàáfíà mo bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọlájídé Ayọ̀ ọlá mo kí ń sà. Gbókìní ò bá lanúlẹ̀. Mr. John Danny. Ojíire. Àtẹnujẹ. Ẹ má fi àtẹnujẹ tàwa fún Fúlàní. Tàbá ti gbẹrú láyè, ó máa lé gbogbo akúrò lórí ilẹ̀ wa. Mr. John Danny. Mr. Jobi. Mo kí. I get cocoa. Shout out to you, Kenneth Chukwu, all hail Biafra. Amúnisìn, olórí burúkú la amúnisìn fẹ́ kí yàn lọ. Amúnisìn kò ní kẹ́kẹ́ lọ. Ẹ máa gbára yín lẹ̀ ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Òun ló yẹ kó lè múlẹ̀. Àwọn náà ló máa padà wúlò fún ìṣọ̀kan gbogbo wa lójú kan. Ọ̀pẹ̀ gbà fún bàbá Akíntóyè, àwọn wèrè. Amúnisìn, wọ́n ní wọ́n ló bá gbà lọ́mọ fún wa lẹ́tàn ló bá ní ẹ̀tàn ó ní láti wá ayé tó bá gbà lọ́mọ fún. Mo tẹ̀gbẹ́ máa gbé ẹ̀rọ ayé. Nínú gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì àlẹ́nu, my dance àbí ìjọ àwọn ọmọ London nìyẹn, àwọn ọmọ London, àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ìjẹ́jú láfíríkà yàtọ̀ sí báwa dé jó nínú club ní London, ara máa jó díẹ̀ rẹ̀. Àwọn ẹranko Fúlàní, olórí burúkú Southern of Sokoto, ó fi sọ wá di ẹran adìlẹ̀, àwọn ta láìkì fàájì, àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá yẹ́pà àlèṣe fàájì látàárọ̀ títí ilẹ̀ màmí ṣù. Bó ṣe ń lọ sí Ìjẹ̀bú ló máa lọ sóńdò, àwọn ló bú. Bó kí ẹja rí auto diagnostics, báwọn oníṣẹ́ tún lọ díẹ̀díẹ̀, àlàáfíà ní fámílì wa, ó wà lọ́nà gbádùn ayé wọn, ìlú àlàáfíkà. Ibi tàbádé kò gbọdọ̀ sú wa, ògúnmọ́lá borí ẹ dìdélẹ̀, ìyà ẹ ti jẹ wá bàjẹ́. Fi ṣírò ààrẹ tí Fúlàní bá pàyẹ́ ẹ̀. I want to create Yoruba nation in UK. Ẹ̀dá, ẹgbẹ́ create Yoruba nation in England, wọ́n nígbà fún èyí. Àwọn aláfíà ò ní gbà fún yín. Àlàáfíà ni bàbá wa, Professor. Àlàáfíà ni gbòó wà. Mo gbádùn kókó yìí, ó dùn bàjẹ́. Ó ń lọ tìrìtìrì, akọ́jọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tó kù, ẹ̀kẹ́ lítà. Dáàmì ìlú, Ìgbòho ṣà. Owó bàbá dáàmì ìlú, yéè. Òun ó tún jẹ́ orúkọ rẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn kìí sá fún gùn, àwọn nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ti ra. Bàbá mi John ní Ìgbòho ṣà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Wàhálà àti ẹni yẹn kọ́ ló. A lọ fún ojú o. Tó bá lọ forí sọ. Torí báwọn yẹn ṣe apologize tó bá ti bú Ìgbòho, wọ́n máa sáré apologize tó bá lọ forí sọ̀kúta. Tó bá lọ forí sọ, olúmọ̀rọ̀ tó forí sọ yẹn, problem tẹ́ ni ẹ. Ìjà gbábẹ̀rẹ̀ tó káwọ́ wọnú program.
ṣáà máa ṣe bó ṣe ń ṣe wọ́n fi tó kulẹ̀ fọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwa máa dúró tiẹ̀ ibi tó bá ń lọ. ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bẹ́ ìbẹ́bọ jẹ́ àwa la ní sí àgbẹ̀yìn ṣáà máa ṣe bó ṣe ń ṣe lọ Sunday Igboho tá lọ bá lọ àbọ̀ máa bọ̀. Ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká lè débi tá à ń lọ right wa ni. Ọlọ́run ló yọ ọdún pa sínú lẹ́nu àwọn aládẹ̀ ní rọ sínú jọ. Àmọ́ báwọn aládẹ̀ bàbá wa bẹ̀ ta ló fẹ́ dìde? Olùkọ̀yà fọ́mọ Yorùbá o Yorùbá olùkọ̀yà fọ́mọ Yorùbá o. Ó ti sùn ó ti jí. Ọlọ́run ló yọ Sunday wọ́n fi pa sílé ní 2021 Fúlàní Buhari lórí burúkú all hail Sunday Igboho. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú àti bàbá Akíntóyè ká lè débi tá à ń lọ. Má béèrè pé tá a bá débẹ̀ kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ yá débẹ̀ tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló ń bà wọ́n lẹ́rù ní Nàìjíríà pé ẹni. Mo kí àwọn Muslim art salamu alaikum. We getting there. Okay, gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí. Eku òkè bí eku mọ́lódé fẹ́kẹ́ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Everywhere is dry. We dry nation. Ẹyẹ òkè bí ẹyẹ o. Ìyà ń jẹ wá nílẹ̀ Yorùbá o. Solution ni ká gbára wá sílẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀ ká gbára wá sílẹ̀ ní kíákíá. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀ ká tètè jàjà yìí ní kíákíá. Tàbá ti gba Yorùbá country ayé wa ti dá. Wàá máa lọ London àti Amẹ́ríkà ṣeré. O ní ní visa. O ní ní visa láti lọ Amẹ́ríkà. Owó bàbá àga mi, ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Ìbẹ̀rù ní Fúlàní àwọn gbòòṣì àwọn bọ́mbàstà. Olùkọ̀yà fọ́mọ Yorùbá o, iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wá, orílẹ̀ ìbí wa kàgbéga 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 fàlérí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní kẹjẹ ká máa lépa, ìtẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ, ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Àwa ní ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Wọ́n tí mo date ò tí jáde fún rally. A máa sìnkú náà, a lè ti irin méjì bọnú kòkò at the same time. A gbọ́dọ̀ gbé ìyá yẹn lọ́lẹ̀ náà ká tó máa mú date. Èmi nìkan ni máa mú date. Professor Akíntóyè ló máa sọ date fún wa. Ṣé máa ti bèrè date kọ́lá torí ẹ̀jú kò ní sìn. When the date is out, kódà ẹni tó ti wà nù wo lẹ́gbọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ pé ìjọba ìlọ́nà máa ṣe rally o. No date is out yet. So kò tí sí date kankan nísìn. Àti mo date nísìn. Hello? Yeah, mo àlọ́ program o.
wọ́n tí wọ́n lọ àti ènìyàn náà tó kù jẹ́ ìrọ̀ fún pátákó tí lọ́jọ́ ìwé. Bàbá mi, nǹkan tí mo rí, mo ṣe ń pẹ́ bóyá bí àkọ́jọ́ jẹ́ pé ó máa bà wá jẹ́ àwọn gan máa jí a máa jà ní a máa jà kò sọ̀rọ̀ káàpẹ́ nìkan pé ẹ má ṣe kíní kan ẹ má ṣe kíní kan mọ́ ìjà la máa jà ìjà òun la máa jà ká máa fi gbára wálẹ̀ kò sí ọmọlúwàbí kankan mọ́ ló mọ ọmọlúwàbí wèrè la máa fi pọ́ọ̀tì wèrè àwọn kan ò lè máa gbébọn wá máa pa wá sílé káwá dúró ká ní à ń fọwọ́ gbéra èyí náà ẹ tó bá gbébọn wá èyí náà gbé kan tó bá gbàjà wá èyí náà yàjà tó bá gbé ní tiwọn èyí náà gbé ní tì wọ́n pa wá mọ́ ni wọ́n ṣe pa wá mọ́wọ́ nìyẹn kò sẹ́ni tó sọ̀rọ̀ pa ìmọ́lẹ̀ àwọn tó pa yẹn wọ́n ti pa wọ́n gbé nìyẹn káwọn náà bá pa wọ́n apá wọ́n gbé ni. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ dá yín sọ sí òun ni pé ṣé ilé ìṣàrí àtọ̀ gbé wáyé bàbá mi ogun ló ń bọ̀ ogun òun ló ń bọ̀ bí mẹ́sẹ̀jì yẹn ṣe lọ rí sà lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó gbé kí ní ṣàrí àyíwá mo kàn rí pé àwọn pípọ̀ yìí wọ́n ya wọ ìlú wọ́n ya wọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá gbogbo wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sákiri à ń sáwọ́ ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù à ń palẹ̀ mọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀bù à ń ti ṣọ́ọ̀bù mọ́ra wa tí kò lọ́dọ̀ àpá kọ́mọ́ bá ṣe èmi náà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tí mò ń sá nígbà tó ṣe tẹ̀kọ́ náà kó pápẹ́ bẹ̀ sí ní pariwo ni Ìgbòho wá dà wá o àìbẹ̀ sí pariwo nípa Ìgbòho nìyẹn ẹ̀kọ́ náà wọ́n ti lọ bó ṣe pé bàbá yẹn dé nìyẹn àwọn Fúlàní ìyàwọlé nípò ó ṣe dé bá ṣe ń pariwo báyìí bàbá mi wọ́n ṣe pọ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ìgbòho ṣe wọ àárín wọn wọ́n wọ pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan ogun tó kó dání bàbá mi Sunday Ìgbòho sẹ wọn wọ àárín wọn ẹ̀rù wọn bà mí kéka bí àwọn pípín ṣe pọ̀ tó yìí ṣé bàbá yìí nìkan máa dìdáwọ́ mú báyìí wà kí bàbá yìí lọ́mọ lọ fọ́tà wọn má lọ kú sọ́run ẹ̀kọ́ náà báyìí ó kọ̀ rí kí bàbá yìí jáde padà ni ó dàbí ẹ tó lọ bí ajá tó lọ ní ẹkùn ni tó wá padà jáde padà tábàbà máa fi ṣe fàjẹ́ ní ìrọ́ ajá yẹn gan òun gan ló fọkùn ṣe fàjẹ́. Bàbá yẹn jáde ara tú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ìgbà táyà tú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tó àwọn mílítìrì ṣe wá ní ọ̀tọ̀ àwọn gbẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn kọ́ gbẹ̀bí táwọn mílítìrì wá àwọn mílítìrì wọ́n wọ aṣọ àmì Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́ ṣùgbọ́n Fúlàní ni wọ́n ti dá ìsí wọn ni wọ́n fẹ́ wọ́n bá ìwà ìjà ìdí ẹ̀ nígbà tó ń bá ti tó ń tà àwọn Fúlàní yẹn wọ́n wá tẹ̀wọ̀n tó wọ mílítìrì uniform wá ṣé bàbá wọn tó wọ mílítìrì uniform tó bá ṣe dé báyẹn àwọn abáwá sọ pé àwọn àmì ti dé ṣe ní báwọn àmì yẹn ṣe ń bọ̀ bí mo kàn ṣe wọ́n ṣe ń mú àjìbọ̀ báyìí wọ́n pọ̀ gan wọ́n mú àjìbọ̀ lẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ̀kọ́ náà mo kàn rí ni táwọn ọmọ OPC ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máàcì jáde náà nìyẹn àwọn ọmọ OPC kan jáde ni from nowhere àwọn náà máàcì bọ̀ wọ́n wá pọ̀ ó wá di pé ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ fúnra ẹ̀yìn àmì fúnra bá wa tẹ̀yìn Fúlàní jẹ́ wọ́ṣọ́ àmì ẹ wá bá wa àwọn náà dúró dé àwọn OPC yẹn pọ̀ kan débi pé in fact wọ́n ṣẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ náà ibi tó bá àwọn OPC yẹn ti tọ́jú lórí àwọn àmì yẹn wọ́n tún gbé mi kúrò níbẹ̀ wọ́n gbé mi lọ síbi tí bàbá tí àwọn aṣọ yẹn funfun wọ́n wà nígbà wọn ṣe funfun tó wọ́n fi ẹyọ kan fọ́ọ̀rù àwọn bàbá wọ́n wá fi aṣọ funfun yẹn ṣùgbọ́n bàbá máa ṣí aṣọ funfun yẹn Yorùbá flag ẹmọ símbọ̀lù wa yẹn òun ló wà ní àárín aṣọ funfun yẹn wọ́n ṣe yẹn funfun débi pé ẹ bá wò ojú gan ojú ni màmá tán náà bó ṣe funfun tó wọ́n bá gbé símbọ̀ Yorùbá green and blue yẹn wọ́n kù sí àárín ẹ̀ lágbé jáde yẹn bó ṣe green and bó ṣe black àrùn bíi red yẹn o green and blue tó wà yẹn òun ni wọ́n gbé ó wá fine pẹ̀lú àwọn obìnrin kan tó ń sọ̀pọ̀tì bàbá tó ń bá bàbá ṣiṣẹ́ bàbá wa ń sọ fún mi pé kí n lọ gbé mega phone pẹ̀lú àwọn tó kù wọ́n ń tọ́kọ̀ àwọn kalẹ̀ gbé mega phone ká lọ síbi àwọn ilé ńláńlá tí wọ́n kọ́ yẹn wọ́n lọ máa pe àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó wà níbẹ̀ jáde pé àsìkò ti tó pé kí wọ́n máa gbọ̀ kọ́ ọjọ́ Yorùbá nation ká máa lọ lẹ́ ilé tàbí ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n kọ́ ilé ńlá Ìgbò wà bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn Fúlàní wà bẹ́ẹ̀ Ìṣẹ̀kírì wà bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn
ọmọ Yorùbá jáde nínú ibẹ̀ kí wọ́n máa bọ̀ pé ilé ti tó lọ kọ́ wá sọ̀pọ̀tì wa títì abẹ̀rẹ̀ rálì wa. Ìgbà tí máa tún pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mo rí pé wọ́n gbé àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá kéékèèké àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké a kó wọn sí ibì kan a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kọ́ wọn nípa Yorùbá à ń jẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ̀ báwọn Fúlàní ò ní gbẹ wa à ń ṣe nígbà jẹ́ pé àwọn fún wọn ní history à ń fún wọn study history à ń kọ́ àwọn kéékèèké yẹn láti kékeré nípa Yorùbá nation làwọn ọmọ yẹn ń gbé ìtàkàmájú dábì padà wọ́n ṣe dábì padà síbi àwọn àmì yẹn nìyẹn táwọn OPC dúró tì ìgbà tó bá jẹ fún náà ló mọ̀ wípé àwọn àmì tó wá kó tó wá bá wa jà gbogbo wọn kàn ju wọn lẹ̀ ni wọn ò lè ṣe nǹkan kan mọ́ wọ́n ṣe ní àwọn fẹ́fẹ́ wọ́n fẹ́ wá inspect ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wò ni àwọn fẹ́ wá inspect ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wò ni àwọn ò wá jà bí a ṣe mú mi rí wọn yẹn nìyẹn ilẹ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá bá ṣe kiri wọ́n kò wá bá wa jà ó máa jà ìjà máa ṣẹlẹ̀ Fúlàní máa wá ẹ̀jọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ bá àgbà ṣàríà yọ máa ṣe wọ́n dúró ni ẹ mọ̀ pé state by state ni next stage lọ́ fẹ́ ṣe òun ni kọ́ wá bá wa jà bàbá mi wọ́n máa jà ó kí máa ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ó kàn lè máa pọ̀ tó máa ṣe lérò ni ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n àti Fúlàní ò ní jà ẹ fi tó ẹ̀dá irọ́ ni a máa jà ìjà títì ní ìjà títì táwọn ọmọ Yorùbá lọ múra torí pé nǹkan tí wọ́n ń pọ̀ nìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe gba Yorùbá nation wọ́n ti sọ pé ààrùn àti báwọn nílẹ̀ Yorùbá sọ́kẹ́nà Sókótólẹ̀ ti sọ wípé ìwọ tó bá àkókò Haram ẹ̀yin mùsùlùmí Yorùbá ni mo fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yìí sí ìwọ tó bá àkókò Haram òun bá ààrùn àjà ni ṣe ti níbi tí wọ́n tọ̀ ní dé lẹ́mí tẹ́rọ́rìsì tó ń pa ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá tó pa ti something thousand nígbà Buhari tó tẹ́ bá fi pa wọ́n padà lẹ́yìn ọmọ Yorùbá ààrùn àjà nìyẹn ẹ̀yin mùsùlùmí Yorùbá ẹ ronú sí nǹkan yìí kẹ́ lè mọ̀ yìí pé àwọn Fúlàní wọ́n fẹ́ sọra wọn di ànábì mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ wọ́n fẹ́ sọra wọn di ẹni tẹ́ máa sìn mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí ìran yín Yorùbá come forth èmi tí mò ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ Kìrìsìtẹ́nì ni mí ṣùgbọ́n Yorùbá ni àkọ́kọ́ Yorùbá come forth ẹ̀sìn mi tẹ̀lé ọ̀jẹ̀ bíbá fáwọn ẹnìkan já wọ́n wá láti Israel wọ́n wá sọ fún mi pé kí n kọ́kọ́ sọ pé ẹ̀sìn ìfọ́ ilẹ̀ mi màá sọ fún pé nígbà tí Israẹli ń jà Israẹli kọ́kọ́ fi ìlú wọn ṣe wọ́n tó sọ wípé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn àwọn tí Israẹli bá fẹ̀sìn ṣe ni wọ́n ní pa Hamas wọ́n ní máa pa Palestinian wọ́n máa dúró ìtọ́jú kó wá báwọn jà wọ́n ní gbẹ̀gbọ́n yóò ṣe ẹ̀tọ́ báwọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ jù wọ́n ní nífẹ̀ẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn jókòó síbẹ̀ àwọn ọmọdé máa gbèjà wa ọjọ́ ti gbèjà wa èèyàn lè wá mú AK-47 wá wọ́n fi báyìí dìfẹ́ǹtì ẹ̀ wọ́n lè mú AK-47 wá wọ́n ní kùrẹ́ ẹ̀rọ máa fi dìfẹ́ǹtì ẹ̀ ṣé káwọn Fúlàní tó bí ìlú ìbùpé káwọn àti náà wọn kalẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe pé kùrẹ́ àdìbò wá fi máa bá wa jà wọ́n ṣe ń lé AK-47 níbi jẹjẹ tó rí ní pé sí nìyẹn ẹ̀yin mùsùlùmí Yorùbá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kó rí ní pé ilẹ̀ yìí òun làkọ́kọ́ kó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀sìn òun ló máa ṣe kéjì wọn ní kí ẹ̀sìn ẹ̀sìn fẹ́ pípa ní Saudi Arabia lè fi ilẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ ẹyọ kan kò lè fi ilẹ̀ fún Yemen tó ti bọ́lá pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Yemen Muslim country ni Saudi Arabia Muslim country ni wọn lè fi ilẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ fúnra wọn láyé wọn nítorí wọn jẹ́ Muslim wọn ṣe sí bọ́dà àdẹ wọn jẹ́ Muslim wọn fi bọ́dà lẹ̀ wọn ṣe sí bọ́dà wọn lẹ̀ àwọn kan wọ́n wá ń gbé pàǹdà lé yín lọ́wọ́ èyí wọ́n ń gbà ẹ́ nítorí ẹ̀sìn ẹ jẹ́ kó pọ̀ ọmọ ìyá yín nítorí ẹ̀sìn tó bá pọ̀ ọmọ ìyá yín tán èyí lọ́ máa fèsì wọn ò lè kírun lẹ́yìn yín wọ́n tó fẹ́sì fi tàn yín wọ́n tó gbé ṣàríà lọ ẹjọ́ ṣé ṣàríà ló kù lóye ká ń sọ yìí ṣé ṣàríà ló kù ṣé tó bá wà in the right sense ṣé ṣàríà ló yẹ kẹ́nìkan máa sọ ní 20th century. This is 2025. Not 18,025. Not 19,025. Not 17. 2025. Fúnà ní òjì ìlú 225 years pé lórí tí ó ń tọ́jú kò sí wọ́n rìn wá sílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà tó kọ́ Nàìjíríà ni Yorùbá ò kì í ṣe Nàìjíríà lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tó lòun fún wa òun ni kẹjẹ tá a jà ní Fúlàní wá wọ́n ṣe fa iye Haúsá jẹ́ lórí fẹ́ fa iye Yorùbá jẹ́ ẹ̀ gbúdọ̀ gbà gbogbo nǹkan tó máa gbà la máa fún wọn wá jẹ́ kó ọmọ Fúlàní kẹ́rọ̀ kì í wẹ̀ àwọn Fúlàní tó ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọkọ̀ oṣù jẹ́ kó máa sọ fún ní ẹ̀yìn mùsùlùmí Yorùbá wípé tóun bá ti yọ tó tẹ̀lọ̀ sókó tó máa sọ fún yín lẹ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kírun ní omi jẹ́ kó pọmọ yín jọ̀bálẹ̀ lọ́tàlọ̀ Sókótó ọmọ Fúlàní wọ́n sọ fún wọn Yorùbá ìwọ ọmọ aládé ìwọ tó kàwé ìwọ tó olópọlọ ìwọ tó lè fẹ́ràn fọ́sùn ìwọ tó fẹ́nu lẹ́nu gbé tó gbénu pé èèyàn kan tó ń gbénu ẹran tó tẹ́ fẹ́ràn òdìyàn Sàtáni of Sókótó Santa Claus of Sókótó Father Christmas of Sókótó wọ́n sọ fún wọn ọmọ Yorùbá wípé tó rìn bá ti yọ làwọn ẹṣẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣé ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ̀yin ò lè jáwé inú ni ẹ̀ lè jáwé òòrùn fúnra yín kẹ̀dẹ̀dẹ̀ ìyàwó ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ lè yọ olórí ẹ̀sìn nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tó jẹ́ pé àwọn akẹ́rẹ́sì lẹ́nu ẹ̀ lè yọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ni lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ lórí kẹta lórí ẹ̀ Fúlàní ni wọ́n kò yín lẹ́rú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń tira ní mọ́tò ẹrú ó lè fẹ́ fìtàn yín ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń gbéra ní síbẹ̀ wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ pátáyé wọ́n ṣe máa dá ẹ̀yin mùsùlùmí ẹja fòtò kò ṣiṣẹ́ for how many years kò ṣiṣẹ́ èèyàn kan ọmọ Fúlàní kan lọ pé ó ṣe oríṣẹ́ yẹn ó ṣe oríṣẹ́ ṣe ṣàyẹ̀wò ọmọ ní iṣẹ́ tó máa pèsè fún ẹ̀yin náà ṣé ó mọ̀ pọ̀nà dání ṣé ó mọ̀ pọ̀nà dání ṣé ó mọ̀ dání ní 2025 táwọn ọmọ China wọ́n ronú báwọn ṣe fẹ́ tọ́pù Amẹ́ríkà ronú báwọn ṣe fẹ́ tọ́pù China tí China ronú báwọn ṣe fẹ́ tọ́pù Russia tí Europe ronú báwọn ṣe fẹ́ tọ́pù Amẹ́ríkà àwọn wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ṣàríà ó yẹ kẹ́yìn mùsùlùmí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ó yẹ kẹ́ tí wọ́n gbé bí táwọn Haúsá àwọn Fúlàní wà kẹ́bẹ̀ẹ́ sí pọ́sítọ̀ yìí àfún wọn àwọn ọkùnrin olórí burúkú àwọn táyé wọn ò díjì wọn lẹ́jẹ̀ pé kalẹ̀ ni wọ́n kalẹ̀ Haúsá ló sọ Haúsá ni ṣé yẹn gbọ́yà ẹ̀yìn gbọ́yà Haúsá mọ́ wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ìṣẹ́jì lẹ́yìn ṣé báwọn Haúsá ṣe ń gbé yẹn pẹ̀lú ṣàríà ṣé òun tó ìdúró tẹ̀yìn ni àwọn tó dẹ̀ sí gan wọn ṣe ṣàríà mọ́ lójú Arabia bẹ́ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan t'Amẹ́ríkà ṣe èyí fẹ́ máa ṣe nǹkan tí Fúlàní ṣe wọ́n gbogbo nọ́ọ̀sì bó ṣe rí aṣáálẹ̀ ni wọ́n gba gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ máa tún sọ fún àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì Yorùbá èyí ń gba owó ẹ̀ẹ́kọ́ tó ẹ̀ ń ṣe infrastructure nípa ọ̀kan tó máa bàjẹ́ nígbà tó kú bá ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ní káwọn Fúlàní wọ́n ní pé wọ́n jẹ́ káyé lọ́jà nọ́ọ̀sì wọ́n jẹ́ káyé lọ́wọ́ jà wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe tó bá mọ̀ pé àwọn òní wéèsì owó yẹn náà wọ́n ní gbogbo ẹ̀ sì máa bàjẹ́ wọ́n yìí máa fọ́ lójú wọ́n yìí máa jó gbogbo ẹ̀ dànù owó wọn tó ń kó owó náà kó síbì kan ni ìgbà tó bá ti di tó ti jagun tó kú ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tán tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ti fọ́ká lóní kálukú ti bá tiẹ̀ lọ wọ́n wá fowó yẹn máa fi bíútì northern part of Nigeria ti dáwà build infrastructure nínú insecurity insecurity rẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ dákù dákù build infrastructure build the train from Lagos to Calabar tó kú bá ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n fa gbogbo ẹ̀ kọ́ máa bàjẹ́ wá kọ́ra 6.0 adéjà kúrò ìlú Nàìjíríà apẹ́rẹ́ tẹ́ bá fi mọ̀ pé ìgbé ayé tẹ́wọ̀ Yorùbá fẹ́ tẹ́ òun ni wọ́n ń ṣe yẹn ṣùgbọ́n àwọn pípọ̀ yóò fẹ́ gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn ò fẹ́ kò tó jọ mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ máa jẹ ẹran kiri títì táwọn olówó máa dẹ́dù títa níjà máa tòṣì nǹkan tó fẹ́ nìyẹn lọ́jọ́ tí wọ́n náà ṣùgbọ́n nílẹ̀ Yorùbá gbogbo wa afẹ́wà equal in the hands of God nǹkan tó gbogbo ipa tọ́jọ́ dẹ́ ṣe wọ́n bàjẹ́ lórí security tó kó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọ́n gba gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́.
All right. I shake on the brother. Thank you very much. I share the money. Thank you. That was 15 minutes there, and I was just getting ready. Emma Bino Etewa Lori, Facebook. Not sure why the audio is a bit low. We have the same problem. La Roy. we have the same problem in the morning. So I hope I can be able to rectify this problem about our manager, but I'll see what we can do as we go more into the program. I'm not sure. I expect my audio to be very clear. I'm not sure why. Mic check while the audio is not audible. Mr. Abayomi àti Prince Ade wọ́n ní àwọn ò gbọ́ mi dáadáa pé the volume is very low. All right. Let's take you to Lekki. Before I take you to Lekki, Momani, insecurity. You got to be very careful. Extremely careful. In Lagos State, extremely careful. I picked up something on LinkedIn. Monemini platform T. I will bring it when I find it. I decided to bring this up because irrelevant level security, and I hope that somebody in another estate will learn from this. Every time I always talk about sleeper cells among us, especially our Fulani, what infiltrate were. What infiltrate were. Hello, Bishop. I can hear. All right, go ahead.
Chanti protest Tinubu divide Nigeria. Yoruba nation Yoruba nation Tinubu divide Nigeria. Ìlú yẹn wà lórí ìtẹ́ adarí tó ń ṣàdarí ó wà ní Benin for the past 4 days. Mi ò ronú nípa iná pé ó máa múná lọ. I charge my phone at will, charge my laptop at will. I go out, I did not have problem or thinking about báwo ni ṣe máa charge fóònù mi káàkiri nítorí bàbá délé a lè má bàá ná. I just go charge my phone at will, ọkàn mi back. You can iron your clothes at will. Nílùú wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé Nàìjíríà ló ń fún ìlú yẹn níná. Mo dé Nàìjíríà, tàgbé Nàìjíríà, inú òkùnkùn ni mo bá Nàìjíríà. I start worrying at báwo ni ṣe máa charge phone, báwo ni ṣe máa ṣe kí n lọ ra fuel, ṣé wọ́n máa múná dé ọ̀wọ́n ní múná dé. This is an moment pé ìlú yìí ègún wà lórí ẹ̀. Tí tó bá jẹ́ Nàìjíríà ló fún Benin náà, Nàìjíríà yẹn ò ṣe fún àwọn state yẹn ní iná ó ṣe fún Benin. Káwọn state dẹ̀ máa control iná wọn, kàtẹ̀ wá wò. Tí iná yẹn ò bá tó, they will have the right to bring investors to boost the electricity that was supplied to them. That will create more job opportunity, investment. I mean, why? I don't want to say why is Nigeria like this. It will always be like that. Nítorí pé ègún wà lórí ìlú, wọ́n wà lórí omi, wọn ò rómi mu. Wọ́n ní crude oil, wọn ò gbádùn epo. Wọ́n ní resources everywhere, ọ̀wọ́n gbogbo ni wọ́n ń rà. Sìmẹ́ntì nínú Nàìjíríà ó wọ́n ju Benin Republic lọ. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní pé láti inú Nàìjíríà ní Dangote ti ń fọ́ limestone ló ti kó lọ Benin. Àní ògùn wà lórí ìlú yẹn. Tinubu should divide this country. That should be our chant. And so will it be. Thank you very much.
Yes. Bishop. I should remove Buhari. We can't remove Buhari, so we leave Buhari there because there's a reason why we put Buhari behind us. Because Buhari look on terrorists wale. And what I want to discuss has got to do with security. Let's take you to Lekki. Moki Lori Joko. We'll come back to you later because I consumed 46 minutes. And because of a data wise. This was posted yesterday by Matthew Otte on LinkedIn. I was just lucky to come across it. Many like these will go and nobody will even hear about it. But we are lucky that we can make use of these as part of the reasons why we are talking about insecurity in Lagos State. Especially in the months of where nothing is happening. You better understand that a lot will happen. Lekki robbery. Lekki robbery. Olè tó jà nínú Lekki. But there's all kind of robberies around the world because that's always other arguments. Stupid Nigerians will tell you, oh, Shebi, one jolly, not in London. One jolly in America. At least they can investigate that and we can get to a conclusion. But there are all kind of different robbery. There are robberies that is man-made, which is exactly, I have read the article, so I am just preparing your mind of what I'm about to read because of some of the stupid Nigerians and will bomb bastard. Divide Nigeria and so we can keep Nigeria as if Tinubu can fix the insecurity problem in Yoruba land, talk less of the one in Benue State. Only on Sunday, a community was massacred by Fulani terrorists in Ebonyi State. There was a killing of people in Sweden yesterday. The Prime Minister has already been there. Only 11 people, and I use the word only, but these are human beings. 11 people were shot dead by one lunatic in Sweden yesterday. I just picked up the news today. It's of a platform, an international platform. 11 people were killed in Sweden. So that you can understand that death and crime happens across the world. But our own is man-made by Buhari and El-Rufai and all the deadly terrorists that go on. So to assume is because we want to save your life from the influx of the terrorist jihadis that we are worried about. What infiltrates what? And some of you have used them as your security guard, which is exactly what has happened in Lekki. What if a Fulani fish security? But they were lucky that the next one, so I hope that some of you watching me right now, the one in the estate across, you better go and check the kind of, I want to know, may guard the security guard. Some of them are Fulanis. Because you wait until this happen and that happen, and then people will now say, Lekki robbery, man-made robbery. Stupid Nigerians, bomb bastard, everything. I need divide Nigeria. Why do we need Nigeria for? What is the essence of being in one messed up country that cannot look after security of the citizens? And they will use Lagos money, send it to Kano. Lagos that is using money from alcohol, prostitutes, cigar, and Kano say, no, we just give us the money. But you can't do all that in Kano because of Sharia. Let's go further. The headline says, and I quote, how security guard freely opened the gate from armed robber. One is security guard. Ó ṣí gate sílẹ̀ fún armed robber kó wọlé. Can you understand that? And I'm here shouting. People will live in Lekki. So shut up. Who is that guy disturbing us? Shut up. If you're already thought you pàdé ẹnu yẹ kó pàdé ẹnu yín ni. Next time tó lè bá wọlé ó yẹ kó panu yín so that orí yín á pé. Ta ló rántí bọ̀bọ̀ kan tó pa? Àtẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn mọ́ yẹn ti Nàìjíríà ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. That CEO that was jogging, that was killed in Lagos State. How many of you remember that story? I'm not sure whether it was last year or the year before. He was jogging, I think on a Saturday. How many people remember that story? In Lagos State. In December, 6 beautiful, innocent girls were taken from same Lekki. And people in Lagos State will say, nothing is happening, everything is fine in Lagos State. Okay, it was 2022. The guy was jogging on Lagos Island. On jog, who you are? I'm a CEO. I'm a CEO. I'm a Lagos State CEO. How many of you remember Christmas? I believe that one is 3 years ago. A deputy Keke Napel that was killed by Fulani man in, I think, somewhere in between is Lagos, but via Ikeja axis. That one was a deputy Keke Napel chairman. You Omo Yorubani, but Fulani Lentopa. How many of you remember that story? You think I'm making this up, Abi? You think we are stupid like some of you that we're telling you that there is a problem in Nigeria. Divide Nigeria, you say we should shut up. How many remember that as well? I'm sure that one was about 3 years ago. It was coming towards Christmas. It is the deputy of Keke Napel in Lagos State. Fulani Padam. Let's come back to this one. This one happened recently. It was posted just 1 day ago. That means yesterday. I picked the news today. Just because of this particular, the purpose of coming out is because of this. But we are too gullible people. We have tolerated too much from the Fulanis. And the Fulani will destroy you not because of security, they'll destroy the economy. So it's not just about no. Part of insecurity is not having good economy. Because how are you going to run a good economy when there is insecurity in the land? Let's go further. How? Only be security guard to walk back. Oh, she get left found only Kowale. Yesterday, armed robbers invaded my estate in Lekki, in Lagos State. Is Lekki in Ijebu or Lekki is in Ondo State, Abekiti State? Yesterday, armed robbers invaded my estate in Lagos, not through force. You know that something can happen with force, but this one was not by force because there was a sleeper cell among the security guard. And I have been shouting for 4 years now, every day, about sleeper cells. If you watch my program continuously, you would have been hearing sleeper cells, sleeper cells. They live among us, they eat, they marry, they even have businesses among us, but they are sleeper cells. That the job of a sleeper cells is to go quiet and live among the people. But in Tomashi, if you don't one planet. Yesterday, armed robbers invaded my estate in Lekki, not through force or sophisticated planning, but due to the sheer stupidity and incompetence of security guards. Through sheer stupidity and incompetence of security guard entrusted with protecting the residents while you are sleeping, Fulani will open the gate and they will massacre every single one of you. So what they play? While you are sleeping in your estate, hoping that you have security guard, that security guard is a Fulani man. Go and tell your chairman that every mortal security to protect you. Go to the box. You better go and check. Joshua said the Fulanis may not be actually up to 3%. They're very small in number, but they've infiltrated every part of Nigeria. They're very strong. Ganduje is a Fulani man. He's an APC chairman. So what are you talking about? The closest man to Tinubu that can kill Tinubu anytime. Ganduje is a Fulani man. So what are we talking about? They are 3%, they are 6%, they are 5%, but they have infiltrated up to close to Tinubu. They are moving with Tinubu every day. Ganduje is moving with Tinubu, and he can take out Tinubu anytime. They can kill him anytime if they want to. That is how powerful Fulanis are. So if we say Fulani, you are thinking it's just that Fulani in your forest. No, Ganduje is a Fulani man, full-blood Fulani, and is the next person in line after Tinubu. Shetima, Akpabio, you will be talking about Ganduje, number 4. And is the closest to Tinubu. So you can imagine what they can do for Tinubu. Bí Tinubu ṣe wà nísìn, wọ́n lè pàdánù. That is how powerful they are. But let's focus back to the one we are discussing, which is Lekki. The security guard that was entrusted to protect the resident where this incident happened was actually the one that opened the gate for the Fulani or armed robbers, they call themselves, to come in. This was not just a robbery. It was a catastrophe. Do you know what the meaning of catastrophe? I pity Yoruba people. Continue to say, especially in that Lagos state. Because any gone problem what? Tabasoro lobai, be lobai. As of my shut up. Then one, I feel that lulu. Mommy lutara me to feed that lulu. If you know the meaning of catastrophic with PHIC at the back, catastrophic, there are 1 minute if one could understand what it means. This was not just a robbery, it was a catastrophic failure in estate security that could have easily turned to bloodbath. Ẹjọba sùn rẹpẹtẹ. Èmi jọ possible àbọ̀ pariwo lójoojúmọ́. Ẹ sọ fún mi pé kí n shut up àbí. Ẹnu rí mi ò pé mo mọ tí mo sọ. Mo ní kò sí tó ń lọ nínú Nàìjíríà tá a mọ̀. I don't have to be in Nigeria. The news gets to me, or I look for the news ahead. Let's go and give you the meaning of catastrophe. Let's first find the meaning according to the English dictionary.
Catastrophic.
Charlie Alpha Tango, Alpha Sarah, Tango Romeo, Oscar Papa, Hotel India, Charlie.
Catastrophic.
Ẹ̀yin máa sọ pé C for Charlie, A for TASTROPHI. Tó bá sọ pé nǹkan.
Catastrophic.
Involving or causing sudden great damage or suffering. That is what we are experiencing in today's Nigeria. Torí òpè tí mo sọ fún ẹ pé Nàìjíríà òṣìṣẹ́ sọ fún pé Nàìjíríà máa ṣiṣẹ́ torí pé bàbá Adébóyè kí ni kan bàbá Adébóyè pẹ̀lú náà tó bá bí bàbá Adébóyè dá ẹni káwọn kan drive láti Lagos State kọ́ lọ sékìtì kọ́ má gbé security dání and he can drive from London to Birmingham, he doesn't need any security. He can't drive because they will kidnap him. Because àwọn Fúlàní wà lẹ́nu títì. Ẹni kì í yá àdúrà tó ń lọ tó ń bọ̀, ẹni kọ́ má gbé security tó bá ń travel, tó bá ń lọ sórí òkè lọ ṣàdúrà, ẹni kọ́ má gbé arms kíni àwọn ìṣe máa lo Bible nìkan máa move around. Where Jesus is there to protect me and my children and my family and people that àwọn ṣe ń lo security because wọ́n mọ̀ pé there is insecurity in the land. Ìyá àdúrà ṣe ń travel tó ń gbé security àwọn tó níbọn àwọn ṣe ṣáàjì kọ́ máa gbé Bible nìkan kọ́ mú Bible nìkan kọ́ máa fi káàkiri. But while she's in London she doesn't need security. So why is she need this armed men to protect her while she's moving from point A to B? Ṣé tó bá wá sí London ṣé ọlọ́pàá ń fi ìbọn tẹ̀lé wọn lẹ́yìn ni ọlọ́pàá ò fi ìbọn tẹ̀lé wọn lẹ́yìn náà so why tó ṣe fi ìbọn tẹ̀lé wọn lẹ́yìn tó bá wà nínú Nàìjíríà because kò sí security ni and they are not ready to die. Nobody wants to die. Àbí ta ló fẹ́ kú so mẹ̀kúnnù ló jẹ gbèsè. Do you know that people were kidnapped in Ondo State yesterday? Oh no, wow. We joke too much in that messed up country. Ǹjẹ́ mọ̀ pé people were kidnapped in Ondo State yesterday? Oh, gbọ́ ẹgbà tó ka news lọ́dọ̀ Koikimedia. Tó bá ti ka news lọ́dọ̀ Koikimedia yẹn ṣe problem to me. The news is there. It's up to you to go and read it. Àwọn ò lè máa ṣe wàhálà. Our team are writing news every day. I am here coming out every day. We are doing program every day. So if you don't know what is going on around you, that is your own cup of tea, not mine. And tí Fúlàní bá ti gbé bàbá ní -1 ni, until tá bá fi délé eléré. Ẹni tí Fúlàní bá ti jí gbé, ìwọ tó ní sójà tó ń tẹ̀lé, ó jẹ́ lọ ṣògùn kó dira kó ṣe yọnu sáré. So that tí Fúlàní bá tẹ̀ wà tó wà níwájú, mọ́tò tí wọ́n bá wà á kọjá, mọ́tò tó wà lẹ́yìn ló máa kidnap. I'm not joking. Because ìyá àdúrà nísìn òun ní ó lówó láti fi gbé sójà tó tẹ̀lé káàkiri ìwọ lówó láti fi gbé sójà so jẹ́ lọ ṣògùn kó má ní Bible kan lọ́gbẹ̀ wo ìyá àdúrà gan ò lo Bible nìkan lọ́wọ́ yìí Bible òran tó wà nílẹ̀ Bible òran bàbá Adébóyè Bible òran tó wà nílẹ̀ àwọn méjèèjì yẹn mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ wọn àwọn ní máa dárúkọ lójoojúmọ́ lórí social media because wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ jáde kó sọ fún wa pé ṣé Nàìjíríà ń ṣiṣẹ́ tí Nàìjíríà bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ káwọn nílò sójà láti máa fi travel from point A to B káwọn máa lọ lásán kó lo Bible tán fi ń ṣe prayer fún yín yẹn kó mú Bible yẹn nìkan kó fi sínú mọ́tò kó tẹ̀lé síwájú pé lórúkọ Jésù Kristi bá ṣe ń lọ kí Fúlàní kó má mú wa. Ẹni kí wọ́n fi Bible nìkan sínú mọ́tò kó dẹ̀ pé Jésù kó dẹ̀ drive off kí ló ń gbé sójà káàkiri fún nínú Lagos State láti fi travel kí ló fẹ́ fi sójà ṣe kò sí security ni táwa lọ́dẹ̀ wọ́n wá ń sọ fún wọn pé ẹ lórúkọ Jésù ẹ̀mí mímọ́ àti ya mọ́tò yẹn wọ́n Fúlàní máa yìnbọn pa mọ́tò yẹn ni àìmọye tí Fúlàní ti fìbọn fọ́ dírẹ́bà lórí tí mọ́tò ya wọn ní ogbó tó kidnap àwọn èèyàn lọ lánàá èèyàn sì wà kidnap l'Ondo State ìyẹn ni wọ́n ṣe ló fi ṣeré mo kí ní Dubai ṣó lọ lọ́hùn Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kẹ́ máa ríṣẹ́ ṣe wọ́n rìn ní ìwé yín lọ́hùn. Catastrophic òyìnbó tó le gidi ni meaning catastrophic in tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Lekki extremely unfortunate or unsuccessful involving a sudden or large-scale alteration in a state. The body undergoes catastrophe tí body èèyàn bá shut down bá lo nǹkan sí sára ẹ̀ kò ní ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ ẹ̀mí tó bá ti fẹ́ kú. Just like when Yaradua died. Amaoche Koiki, you are killing me with laughter. Then, you know, they are stupid people. We talk about insecurity, they'll be joking with it. In Lekki, day before yesterday, there was a catastrophic incident because failure in the estate security. That failure, I'm not in that estate. Emi can't elaborate it and doing the analysis around it. Because there is fire on the mountain. Run. And that fire is already across every part of Nigeria. Mukinle and Consent Power ní Dubai. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI. Èní ni ọjọ́ karùn-ún ní oṣù kejì ọdún 2025. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. This catastrophic failure in estate security could have easily turned into a bloodbath. Do you know the meaning of bloodbath? They were very lucky. Maybe the next estate might not be lucky. The next estate might not be lucky. This one is lucky. The next one might not be. At 2 a.m., a black unmarked car approached the estate gates and honked, expecting access. The estate gate was designed for security. Mukie, if I go to Lekki, sister brother. They already designed the estate gate in a way that the security guard will not put themselves in the front of havoc. But because there is somebody inside that is a Fulani that has compromised, so it was very easy for them to infiltrate that estate. How? This happened in Lekki. Your own Lekki. Estate to this. This was day before yesterday. And you know, come out disturb me. Move back on the scene. Let me put this on silent. No keep it. One in Ago Meji Loru, a black unmarked car approached the estate gate and honked, expecting access. The estate gate was designed for security, allowing the guards to communicate with visitors from inside without exposing themselves. That means the estate is conscious and aware of the security, maybe in Nigeria, in Lagos, within their surroundings, to make sure that everybody is secure. Even the guards would not have to come out. Who are you? We are so person. Identify yourself at 2 a.m. But because there is a Fulani man inside that is the sleeper cells that I've talked about, you will hear it now. It's a bit joke, Abi. Koiki, mo kàn fẹ́ sáré lọ ṣe weekend in London ní Lagos State. Allah má jẹ́ ká ṣàgbákò. Kó bá yẹ pé estate tẹ́ máa sùn sí. Ní gbòòs báàs ló máa ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìwọ tó ń sọ pé kò sí tó kàn ẹ́ àbí kò kàn ẹ́, no problem. Ẹnu ẹni gbogbo àjọ wà. Ẹ má mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ estate tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ sùn tẹ́ ń bọ̀ láti London. This allows the guard to communicate with visitors from inside without exposing themselves. However, the security guards on duty had already compromised the system by doing what they do best, sleeping. What they call sùn. Àwọn tó gbà pé kó máa ṣe night duty. Nígbà tó bá ti mú pàrágà, ó ti mú pàrágà òfò tó ń mú. How are they going to work in the night? So that means one more estate sleep pad. You see, two things. Let's go further. Jolted awake by the sound of the horn. Nígbà tí horn yẹn pọ̀, àwọn olówó lẹ́nu gate yẹn, ẹni tó ti sùn lọ. The guards began questioning the occupant of the car. Wọ́n wá question àwọn tó wà nínú mọ́tò. And the response is, we are SSS, State Security Service. That is always the method. And àwọn yẹn lọ máa ń bust nínú ilé lálẹ́, EFCC lóru. No idea, no ID. I don't know how a country that you don't know the difference between a real EFCC, a fake DSS. One, we are here to arrest a drug dealer inside the estate. A good security guard will act straight away and say, okay, let's call the chairman of the estate. Well, one estate. Chairman. And start. At this point, any trained security professional would have immediately contacted the estate chairman. I don't know whether even those security guards, they have mobile phone. They better have any mobile phone. One day the phone come and credit. That is how worse this country is. Anyone, at this point, people have approached the gate. They have identified themselves as SSS, coming to arrest somebody in the estate. You would expect the security guard should now move into action, radio, contact the estate chairman. There are so people on the door of the estate. That should have been the norm. You cry for Nigeria. Breakfast. Everybody. Diaspora tó wà ní estate yẹn ó lucky tó fìbọn fọ́ lórí. Ẹ máa sọ fún mi pé tìbí London lẹ́yìn gbé ẹ̀kan wá sílé fún ẹ̀kan lẹ́ẹ̀mejì àbí kinní kan. Ìjọ tẹ bá wálé yẹn náà, Ọlọ́run máa jẹ́ kí ṣàgbákò orí eléyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ìyá ṣàmì. If you phone let me mo lórí program, okay? Má fi phone let me o kàn pé. Mo wà lórí program, mo wà lórí program nísìn, mo wà lórí program. I saw it later. Let's go further. At this point, any trained security professional would have immediately contacted the estate chairman or the estate manager or the chief security for verification. But what happened instead? One of the guards, in an act of mind-numbing stupidity, decided to open the pedestrian side of the gate and approach the car with nothing but a torchlight. But because one of them has compromised. Let's see it. That was all the robbers needed. They pointed their guns at him, drag him inside, and proceed to round up and tie up the remaining two guards. Àwọn mẹ́ta wà on duty. Àwọn èèyàn wá sẹ́nu ọ̀nà, wọ́n tan on ẹ ti sùn, ẹ wá tají. Wọ́n wá náà wọn làwọn ní DSS, SSS. Àwọn wá mú drug dealer nínú estate. Okay. Then the next thing is do verification to confirm truly that they are SSS. SSS have the right to go and arrest anybody if they believe that is a crime that somebody has committed. But rather, because a sleeper cell ó ti wà láàrin àwọn security guard, òun ló fún wọn ní inside bó ṣe máa wọlé. With the main gate now wide open, you imagine that how many influx of Fulani can go. Sherry, this is the stuff you pay. Imagine if that is how they will kill everybody in that estate. These are the same people that invade military barracks for 2 hours and the military cannot respond. Imagine the estate. sophisticated weapon ló wà lọ́wọ́ wọn pàpàpàpàpàpà àwọn èèyàn rẹpẹtẹ ibi táwọn èèyàn bá dẹ̀ ti ń jáde pé ẹ gbà wá o táwọn èèyàn sáré jáde bá wọn máa yìnbọn pa àwọn èèyàn ni Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá o but ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tí gbogbo wa ń rí báyìí o Koiki ló stupid Koiki ni kò níṣẹ́ òun ló ń pariwo ló ń dẹ́rù báyìí. You think Sanwo-Olu cares about how many people will die? Kí ni kan Sanwo-Olu? Idiot all over the place. With the main gate now wide open, what do you think they will do? People that just needed the gate to be open in the first place, now the gate is wide open. The other two security, they don't tie their hand, put them on the side there, and the robbers drove in, free, like they just drive free, nobody to stop them anymore. And they parked inside the estate and began going from house to house, robbing freely while the residents were far asleep. And tó bá ti wọnú ilé ẹ̀ because dé lọ́wọ́ ni á dé lọ́wọ́. They started robbing. This happened in Lekki according to this person that posted it on LinkedIn. And you ní LinkedIn, so this is how I have to bring you the story. Most of you international news platform lèmi. I go around and say, I will bring something back for you in the evening. Not at all. Even if it's this alone that we'll analyze for tonight. But their luck run out when they attempted to break into a house where a mobile police officer resides. Luck, Abi. Okay. I hope that there will be more luck next time. Hearing suspicious noises, the officer demanded identification. When there was no response, he cocked his weapon and opened fire. A military officer saved the day. They might not be lucky another day. You can see why insecurity has gone down in every part of Nigeria. That sent the robbers scrambling. They fled, jumped into their car and escaped. Miraculously, no one was killed, injured, or even kidnapped. But let's be clear, this could have ended in multiple deaths. So this is what I'm reading. I'm not making this up. And this could have ended in multiple deaths because there's a sleeper cells among us in Lagos State and every part of Southwest that we joke with. Now, the brutal lesson: security is not a joke. The brutal lesson: security is not a joke. This should serve as a ruthless wake-up call to anyone hiring security guards. Many so-called security personnel are nothing more than glorified gate man whose primary skills involve saluting, opening the doors, collecting tips. They are not security professionals. If you are hiring a security firm, do your due diligence and check if they have a track record of preventing crime and are properly trained to handle threats. Do you know the meaning of that? Threat. Ikú tó fẹ́ pa yín tá à ń fẹ́ yanjú pé kókó má pa yín, ó má padà wá pa yín níjọ́ kan. Ìyẹn ń bọ̀ wá pa yín, gbogbo ẹ̀yẹ́ gbé ní Lekki ní Banana Island. Fúlàní máa pa ṣégèsì gbogbo yín lára torí àárín àwọn Fúlàní lẹ́yìn wà. Àárín wọn lẹ́wà. Wá ti pa yín dànù àwọn tá jẹ́ tá wà ní inland, àwa má ti tètè escape. Ṣẹ́yìn ìjọba ní fún ní Banana Island nìkan, á pa gbogbo yín dànù. Á pa gbogbo yín dànù because these are blood-tasty people. Continue to say your house is secure. It's secure, but the sleeper cell will open the gate. They don't need any key. Wá kọ̀ sílẹ̀kùn fún wọn ní wọlé wá pa gbogbo yín dànù. Gbogbo yín lá pa sínú ilé. Security is not about opening and closing the gate, but about preventing unauthorized access at all costs. Security will say, just close the gate, open the gate. Security. Saudi Arabia, you are a Muslim. Let me tell you how much, this is another international news. Saudi Arabia budget for security. Number budget. Let me add budget to the headline. Saudi Arabia, your Islamic country, they are not using Quran and say inshallah, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, rahman rahim maliki yawmiddin, and we use that to protect the whole of the kingdom. You use Surah Al-Fatiha to protect the kingdom in the midst of turmoil around them, in the midst of insecurity. They will use kursil and say Allah, 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 Allah. In Saudi Arabia, no. Listen to how much they are spending for their security budget, idiots. When we have a Yoruba country, we will spend any amount to protect our lives. Yes, they say we are jobless. I'm jobless, but now I'm giving them security tips so that they don't die. Listen to your Saudi Arabia. And this is coming from Defense Security Asia. Saudi Arabia boosts defense budget to $78 billion US. I want to say Quran to protect around. You think they are stupid like us? Rank number 5 globally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Talk about the 5 first country. Saudi Arabia don't spend in terms of security defense. I want to say Quran to defend around. Good morning, good afternoon, Clement. The big fools will say, my house and family is protected in Jesus' name. That Jesus will slap your eyes. Money Babade Boye that is using Jesus Christ cannot travel without carrying security that have fully armed. Iyadura, you see him on the Sicilian woman, that woman with the white garment, and a very jovial philanthropist. UK based but returned back to Nigeria, building massive church in somewhere in that same Lekki axis. But anytime she travels, she goes with security. She can't travel without security because she knows the Bible cannot save her. Ìyá tó dààmú. Ìyá tó gbọ́n tó dààmú. Àwọn ọ̀ṣẹ́ máa travel kọ́ máa lo Bible nìkan. I think they are stupid like you and me. They are stupid. Yeah, put cross in my car in Jesus' name. We are going. I want to lọ bá àwọn Fúlàní náà wọ́n ṣògùn. You think Jesus cross consigned them? They fire the car, and if you're lucky, you survive. Idiot all over the place. Let's listen and hear why Saudi is spending so much money. Kí ló dé tó ṣe ná tó yẹn? Kí ló ń lé Saudi Arabia? Àwọn olófẹ́ pa wọ́n, ikú wo ló ń lé wọn? Why are they scared? Because they are worried about terrorists. And they have to protect their kingdom because they have too many crude oil that they cannot allow terrorists to just throw bomb and blow anything out. Defense security in Asia. Saudi Arabia boosts defense budget to $78 billion US. Do you know what billion is? You think they are joking? You think they are joking? I'm talking about Saudi Arabia. One invested $78 billion to make sure that their life and their citizens are well protected, and that's why they don't give you their papers, especially Nigerians. Think they're stupid. They will allow any Dick and Harry to come to their country without any control. You think it's like Nigeria, where they open the borders and who is who just come in. Ìlú wa ògiri wa, ìlú Ọlọ́run, ìlú tó ti ń pe Ọlọ́run, wọ́n fi Ọlọ́run fi protect ara wọn. Wọ́n boost. Do you know what I mean by boost? You know people that drink all this, Red Bull and all this booster to keep their body going for the day. They boost it up and say, Koiki, we are not stupid though, like you guys that stupid in Nigeria calling yourself Nigerians. We boost our security by $78 billion. Not million, $1 billion. $78 billion. And we are here. Our warrior who? Warrior heart. Warrior who? Warrior heart. You think security is cheap? Abi? Àti dáwó kan, wọ́n ní àwọn ìdámọ́. Àti dáwó tẹ́lẹ̀, owó tẹ́dáyẹ̀ náà la máa ṣe máa lò láti 4 years ago. So owó 4 years ago yẹn náà la ṣe máa fi ṣe security láti fi defend ara wa. I'm talking about fáwọn àtàwọn ṣe Yorùbá nation ní sí. That's why I keep telling people that when they say ẹ bá wọn gbọ́ Fúlàní máa pa yín dànù ni o. Ẹ má waste ẹ̀mí yín. We love you too much. Ẹ fi ọ̀rọ̀ security fún governor. Káwa máa pariwo divide Nigeria, Yoruba people can go. Tábà ti gba country, the country would then look after us and protect us. But pé ẹ fi rányàn kan máa rí when the diaspora say ẹni kọ́ wọnú gbókọ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn Fúlàní wọ́n pa wọ́n dànù ní o. Kò Fúlàní gbé AK-47 dání. Ordinary pump rifle àwa ò ní. A pump rifle as of 2021 is about almost 450,000 naira. I don't know how much they're selling it now. Èló ló ń ta pump rifle nísìn. I'm sure based on inflation in Nigeria, because you can get a pump rifle and get a license for it. Few people have pump rifle. Àwọn tó ń ṣe security, bí àwọn Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn, àwọn OPC, àwọn Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà. As long as they are registered with Nigeria security, they can apply for license for pump rifle. But do you know how much the pump rifle is? You think a bullet is like a EPA? It's expensive. That's why we don't have money to fight. Ìyẹn la ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ jáde in our millions láti pariwo síta. Ẹ lówó tẹ́fẹ́ fi jagun ni. Lówó tẹ́fẹ́ fi jagun náà. Ẹ fi ipò ogun dàbí intercom máa fi $1 fi jà ni. Àwa tá lówó la fi jagun. Ìyẹn la ṣe sọ pé ká jáde in our millions so that we can go out there and ask for our demand. Káwá wo mélòó ni wọ́n fi pa nínú gbogbo wa. We have 30 million Yoruba people on the street for 1 month. Non-stop, 1 month. Nigeria will fall apart. And by this time next year, we'll be talking about, okay, which part of you need something from us here? Kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ ní? We share whatever we need to share. We share the debt, and everybody go their separate ways. And we close our borders and start using our resources to build a new system, just like Saudi Arabia is doing right now. Saudi already have a system, but they are still pumping money into it. Níbo ni Saudi ti ń rówó yẹn? Saudi is making the money from all your pilgrimage. Then lọ sí Saudi Arabia, go and do pilgrimage. Spend 9 million, 10 million naira. All this money, apart from that, they have crude oil. They are still using your money. They fi ṣe tourism lọ síbẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kó rí wá pé náà. À ń jókòó síbẹ̀ àmọ́ máa pariwo à ń sọ pé a fẹ́ gba country tí a wà nínú ẹ̀ kò fún wa ní any joy. Let's read further. This colossal budget not only underscores the kingdom's unwavering commitment to military supremacy, but also cements its status as the world's 5th largest defense spender. Àwọn ṣe fi Quran máa fi ṣe idiot all over the place. Àwọn tẹ̀bí ìlú tí wọ́n ti ń sin Ọlọ́run nìyẹn. Àwọn ṣe gbé Quran pé Quran la máa fi defend ìlú wa. and know what will happen to their life and their citizens and the kingdom. Ìlú tó ń tanná 24/7, ìlú tí gbogbo kan ṣiṣẹ́, wọ́n ṣe wá fi Kùránì pé ìlú tí Káàbà wà, ẹ̀rọ fáwọn yọ̀dẹ̀, àwa ní Ọ̀ṣun Òṣogbo kò síná ní gbogbo Ọ̀ṣun Òṣogbo yẹn nísìn, ẹ bá débẹ̀ ẹ̀ nísìn darkness ní gbogbo ẹ̀. That is security threat because we don't know who is going into that water of Ọ̀ṣun Òṣogbo. Ọ̀ṣun Òṣogbo tí wọ́n fẹ́ tà fúnlẹ̀ Ìgbò, tọmọ Ìgbò kan fẹ́ gbà tó fẹ́ rà lọ́wọ́ wa. Ẹ mọ̀ pé heritage tiwa nìyẹn, we must protect it. You think the kingdom is stupid? Mo ní bíbá ilẹ̀ tó máa kọ́gbọ́n this platform. Let's go further. An undisputed leader in the Arab world. Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ wà proud kí Yorùbá country kó wà superior across the whole of Africa? Tọ́mọ ní àwọn olóńgbò yẹn, they are the citizens of Oduduwa Republic. How do we get that? No, you can't get their papers. Oh. You can't get their papers. Their papers is very difficult. But they can allow you to work. They give you resident permit like they do in Turkey. Ijile doesn't have paper apart from the one they give him, maybe Chukuchuku one. Because those countries don't give their paper to anybody. It's not like UK where I fought to get mine. Idiot all over the place. You think Israel will give you their paper? You think Japan will give you their passport? Olórí méjì ni wọ́n ṣe máa fún ẹ ní passport wọn. If you like marry their children, they're not going to give you their passport. Come up for any passport, why do you think immigration is tough? Ìyẹn làwọn wá fi ń ṣẹlẹ́lẹ́yà. Dilapidated Òṣogbo Ìbàdàn expressway. Àwọn mú Quran wọ́n gbẹ̀sẹ̀ àwọn gbá Quran sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. How much we do it in Asia? Pump it up. Pump it up, man. Pump it up to 78 billion and protect our people from any invaders. And anything that is flying that we don't know where it is, just shut it down. Imagine they're telling us in Aso Rock that they are flying some plane. We don't know who is inside the plane. Our airspace is open, our waterways is open. We don't know who is coming in. As you are right now, your life in danger. Just like the people in Lekki. Your lives are all in danger. Because the border is open. All the borders are all infiltrated. Let's go back one more step to Lekki and wrap it up there. A foolish security guard is worse than having no security at all. A foolish security guard is better than not having at all. If your so-called guard is fast asleep when you are most vulnerable, you are at risk. Ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́. Security guard ẹ gbà ń sùn, ìwọ náà ń sùn. Hey. La 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 la. Idiots, Nigerians. You think all these politicians, that's why they carry gowns with their security all the time. This was a near tragedy that could have resulted in the death and adoption. Do not entrust your life and property to incompetent. Òyìnbó pọ̀, mo ní bíbá mi máa ti kàn yín ọmọ. Màá yọ ẹ̀mí Nàìjíríà kúrò lára ẹ̀. Tó bá máa wo program báyìí, iná máa bẹ́ lójoojúmọ́ ni pé Nàìjíríà ni bọ̀bọ́ ìlú wọ́ọ̀ṣì báyìí kò ní dá fún wa ti Nàìjíríà ní ṣoríire. Èmi ni máa gbá àfikọ́ máa wo program. Èmi ni máa yọ ẹ̀mí Nàìjíríà tó wà lára yín tí bàbá Adébóyè ṣe parọ́ pé Nàìjíríà máa ṣe. Èmi ni máa gbẹ èmi àti bàbá Adébóyè máa wọ ṣòkòtò kan náà nínú ọdún yìí. Ọdún táwa èmi àti bàbá Adébóyè àti ìyá Àdúrà àjọ máa wọ ṣòkòtò kan náà. Àjọ máa mú nǹkan lẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà. Torí àwọn ṣì ń pray fún Nàìjíríà. Kọ́ wá pray fún mi pé Nàìjíríà ṣiṣẹ́. Kémi àti wọn jọ jókòó kọ́ pray fún mi pé Nàìjíríà ṣiṣẹ́. Wọ́n á sọ̀nà tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún mi. Káwọn wá sọ̀nà tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún mi. Tó bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún ìdílé wọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún ìdílé gbogbo àwa ọmọ Yorùbá. Ta ló parọ́ fún irọ́? Àjọ máa mú kan lẹ̀ ní 2025 yìí. Mo sọ fún yín pé ọdún yìí, ọdún táwa no good for anybody. Àti pastor àti imam àti babaláwo. Wọ́n bastard ẹni ṣoríire. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ máa parọ́ fún pé Nàìjíríà máa ṣiṣẹ́. So àwọn Prophet Adébáyọ̀ tó sọ pé Nàìjíríà ò ṣiṣẹ́, àwọn stupid. So you think Prophet Adebayo is stupid? Àwọn ṣe wòlíì Ọlọ́run. Tí màmá máa gbọ́ tí Bàbá Adébóyè ṣe sọ pé pray for one Nigeria. Nigeria will be better. Pray for the dollar. The dollar and the naira will be one and one. Kumusi àbí Kumasi àbí kílẹ̀ gbé yẹn. Láti 1980 ló tún pariwo pé dollar àti naira máa wá together. How much is dollar today? Probably about almost 2,000 naira. Idiot all over the place. Don't talk to man of God. Who is man of God? The man of God is in Saudi Arabia. They are spending 78 billion to protect their lives or death. Why is it that Iyadura and lo ọlọ́pàá? Àwọn òṣèlú lo ọlọ́pàá. In kingdom, you don't need ọlọ́pàá. Ọlọ́pàá is there to protect everybody. Is there to protect everybody, not one person. No mama fi bon tele lẹ́yìn. Move. You see them when they go to party. Ojú ọ̀tẹ̀ tún tì wọ́n. They go to party, they will still have those soldiers get close to them in the party with guns. Imagine that gun get tripped off. Party. We play too much in that nonsense country, expecting miracle to happen. Idiots. This was a near tragedy that could have resulted in the death or adoption. Do not entrust your life and property to incompetent. Hire real professionals. Stay vigilant. Stay safe, because the next time there may be no second chance. That is what the man is saying. Let's hear him a little bit from here. Also, there's a video. You think I'm making this up? Facebook and video here. I don't know whether I can download the video and send it back to myself. Let me see if it's going to allow me to download the video. I don't know. I mean, I had the download video on, but for now, let's just hear what the man needs to say.
Yesterday, armed robbers came from the estate in Lekki around 2.
Nisuru. Nisuru. Armed robber came to your estate. Come to your estate. So then Koiki shut up. You mean what the man said for me? Abi? Koiki, you don't know. Oh, Nishani, boy. Oh, Nishani. I want it. Oh, Nishani. Ẹ má bínú mi mo pa camera because mo fẹ́ káwọn wá ẹni tẹ́ bá fẹ́ rí fídíò yẹn ẹ sáré lọ sórí YouTube. Ibẹ̀ nìkan lẹ ti máa gbọ́. Èyí tó kù ẹ lè gbọ́. Think I'm making this up látàárọ̀. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè jàre kí ló sọ bàbá? Ẹ gbóhùn sókè.
Yesterday, armed robbers came from the estate in Lekki around 2 a.m. to rob. They came in a black car without plate number. The securities were sleeping. Instead of them to actually check out what was going on, they started asking them who they were. Those ones now said they're from SSS, from the CID, that they came to our estate to arrest an armed robber. Now, instead of this ones to now get across to the estate chairman or manager to know what is going on, they now open the gates to go and check who the best group of people were. That's how those ones now pointed guns at them and tied all of them up and entered the gates and parked their car freely, started robbing each house successfully. Unluckily for them, they got into the house that the mobile police was in, and that one cocked his gun, started shooting, and that's how they ran away, drove their car out of the estate. All the security that we keep hiring, they are majorly gate men. Their job is to open gate and close gate and be saluting to give them money. Please watch over your estates. Most of them don't even know what they are doing. If not because of the moronic gate men we had, many of us would have either been robbed, killed, kidnapped, not because of their stupidity. Please watch over your gate men. Train them. Those people that bring them, watch over them. Tell them to actually bring responsible people. Train them very well so that they won't be as stupid as the ones that won't be free before armed robbers come and rob us.
You think I was making it up, Latarod? Hey, I'm sure some of you are always thinking like that. Where did you get this story from, Koiki?
Yesterday, armed robbers came from the estate.
Thank you very much. Everybody go shop breakfast. Now everybody go shop this breakfast. Shayo, like Bonabo. Shayo. We joke too much. We play too much. We are playing with our lives in Nigeria. You think Nigeria care about your life? We play too much. Because we're expecting one miracle to happen. You had it. All the analysis I've done, thank you so much, sir. Now, let's come back to Saudi Arabia. In a bold display of military ambition, the Saudi Arabian government has ramped up its defense spending to a staggering $78 billion US, about 346 RM billion this year, surging past last year's allocation of 75 billion. Last year was 75. This year they are spending 78 billion. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ kí ni population wọn ní Saudi Arabia? Saudi population. Idiots all over the place. You want to save Nigeria. Save Nigeria to your father. I've seen the numbers. I'm just shocked. I was expecting more from their population. No, what is our problem? Kí ni nǹkan tá à ń bẹ̀rù? Ikú iná ṣàníṣá, ikú ṣáda à ń bẹ̀rù pé ká má kú pé ìjọba fẹ́ gba country wa. Ẹni tó bá kúnú wa, Ọlọ́run àforíjì. Àwọn tó bá kú wa gbádùn ayé náà. Ikú kan dẹ̀ pa anybody nínú wa, so why are we scared? I've never seen. I thought Saudi Arabia is more than this. So what they pọ̀ ní Saudi Arabia rárá? Wow. Abájọ táwọn ọmọ wọn kì í ṣiṣẹ́. Abájọ táwọn alájà yẹn máa ń sọ fún mi pé àwọn ọmọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ níbẹ̀ yẹn. Àwọn làwọn máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ yọmí. Ó lé alájà wa kan tó wà níbẹ̀. Àwọn ló ń ṣiṣẹ́, àwọn ọmọ wọn kì í ṣiṣẹ́. Do you know the population of Saudi Arabia? Àbí kìíní yóò right ni. Google ò ní parọ́. Wow. Wọ́n ọ̀pọ̀ rárá. Clement, I'm shocked. I want to say it out, but I'm still shocked. Not that I don't want to say it out, but I'm shocked as I'm looking at the numbers. As of 2020, the population of Saudi Arabia is 36.95 million. So what? 60 million. Hey, Ọlọ́run máa jẹ́ kí ti wá ta o. Hey, Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́ jẹ́ kó dún ìkó jẹ́ ọdún ìdùnnú fúnlẹ̀ Yorùbá o. Mo bẹ̀ ni gbogbo ọ̀nà kan náà tá máa fi gba Yorùbá yìí, tá máa fi gbára wálẹ̀. So gbogbo population Saudi Arabia kò tẹ̀ tó dájú Yorùbá people. Minus half-blooded and non-blooded. Èwo tún ní half-blooded. Okay, àwọn immigrants. Ṣé pé àwọn immigrants tó tún jẹ́ kó pọ̀ tó yẹn? Are you not shocked? Wọ́n ọ̀pọ̀. 30 years ago, there were less than 15 million with so much of wealth. Imagine. Ọ̀rọ̀ yà bí mi. Any sùúrù. I think something is not right. Ṣé 37 million ni wọ́n lóòótọ́? Gbogbo population Saudi Arabia. And they are spending 78 billion. Kí ló ń lé wọn? Why are they spending so much money for defense? That is, how many of us in Nigeria, and how much is our budget for security? Ẹ pè wọlé, wàhálà ti wà. 37 million people, they are spending 78 billion for security. We are 200 million. How much are we spending for security in Nigeria? Ṣé rí pé problem ti wà. Àbájọ táwọn olórí burúkú kan ní ká má gba Yorùbá nation, ká má bàa protect ilẹ̀ Yorùbá against invaders. 37 million the population. How many people know that that's their population? 37 million. How many of you are aware of it? But 37 million, you know? I've never checked before. Gbogbo time I'm out check in different countries. Ọkàn wọn tẹ lọ sí Saudi Arabia to cut the whole population. Ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n bi tí passport wọn wà lẹ́nu. Àbí mi. Mr. Kenzie, kí lẹ fẹ́ sọ fà?
Bàbá mi. Ọjọ́ mẹ́ta sá.
Ọjọ́ kan pẹ̀lú.
Kúrò àjò náà.
Àwa nìyẹn.
Ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà.
Tó ń dùn yànmùyànmù kókóró lọ fún mi nígbà.
Mo ti wà lókè.
Àdúgbò fọlọ́.
Ẹ ṣe ọ̀sà. Ẹ ṣe nǹkan kékeré orí ọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ sọ́mu kan one point kan tó fẹ́ sọ nípa ẹ̀ ní ọ̀rọ̀ kékeré population wa yẹn. Population wa yẹn àlékẹ́ẹ̀tì. Ìṣẹ́ náà pé àwọn olórí burúkú Buhari yẹn wọ́n ti kó àwọn tí ò ṣe tí wọ́n ti kó wọn wọlé. Pé ní ìbátan náà kó tó kó wọlé náà ní population assumption ni wọ́n ṣe. Mo ti bá ká bẹ àwọn èèyàn wa kájọ ọdún Ọlọ́run ìlú tó bá ti ní identity kò ń ṣe ìlú. So kájọ ọdún Ọlọ́run kọ́ jẹ́ ká dìde lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ká gba ìlú wa ká lè mọ ẹni tó wọlé ká má lè dùn ká mọ nílé. Fún àǹfààní gbogbo wa ti yẹ pé àǹfààní pé àǹfààní bàbá Koiki o àǹfààní Sunday Igboho o àǹfààní bàbá fún àǹfààní gbogbo àti fújọ wa àti fújọ àwọn ọmọ wa àti fún orílẹ̀-èdè wa. Ẹ wo àwọn àlàyé tẹ́lẹ̀ sí látara lórí àkókò ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àdúgbò yẹn tó ẹgbẹ́ wọ́n ìlú náà ti ní wọ́n àwọn tó wọlé wọ́n àwọn tó jáde wọ́n àwọn tó wá jalè. Kọ́lọ̀ ń jọ kó wa kó sàrìnwá nínú. Kọjá ká dìde ká sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́lọ̀ ń jẹ kó dẹ̀ fún wa ṣe. Adé fún wa ṣe lágbó lọ́wọ́ àdíṣẹ́tì. Ẹ ṣe gan bàbá mi.
Ẹ ṣe gan ní brọ́dà mi. Tó ẹ tó bá fẹ́ pè nọ́mbà tẹ́ máa pè sí òun náà ní +44 74 044 05917 studio number. Ẹ jẹ́ ká increase the volume in case tẹ̀ tó bá ń pè ká má lọ miss call yìí. A ṣì wà lórí Saudi Arabia. Mo kí ìyá mi Kíkẹ́. Fulani blood Saudi Arabia only do less than 50 million law. So if this country, Saudi Arabia, is 37 million and they are spending a staggering $78 billion for security, can you want protect? Why are they scared? Can you are they worried of something? We are 200 million. How much is the budget for Nigeria security? And is the budget used for the purpose? Àbí wọ́n jí mọ́ra wọn lọ́wọ́? Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wo passport wọn, the passport index or passport ranking of Saudi Arabia. How strong is Saudi Arabia passport? Saudi Arabia passport is ranked 57. Is visa-free access. Passport holder of Saudi Arabia enjoy the privilege of traveling to 83 countries through visa-free or visa on arrival. So that means people that are Saudi Arabia citizens, wọ́n mọ̀ pé kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ lọ ṣe níta. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n lè gbé níta. Hello, Yawa. Ètò ní ẹ̀mà mo kí ẹ Johnson àti aṣèwà lórí ẹ̀ live flower.
Nígbà tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ Saudi ìlú táwọn wà yìí náà mélòó ni wọ́n ní ìlú mélòó ni wọ́n dẹ̀ gbádùn tó bá di ọdọọdún báyìí owó tó bá di lójú epo wọn ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìgbà pé owó tó bá rí lórí epo wọn máa tún fún àwọn ọmọ ní ìlú wọn wọ́n bá rí báwọn ọmọ nínú yẹn ṣe máa ń gbádùn bàbá rí wọn bá ṣe Àkọ́jọ́ sọ fún gbogbo yóò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí ara tó sì lọ ti gba òmìnira. Nínú àwọn ìlú táwọn
ẹ má bínú mo tán kámẹ́rà mi padà èyí tẹ̀wọ́n mi báyìí ẹ má bínú látẹ̀kùn ti gbàgbéra.
Wọ́n lè gbé nǹkan. Ṣé yẹn ṣe gbà? Wọ́n lè gbé ẹni tí. Wọ́n lè ní ìdúró kó lọ. Wọ́n ní ìdúró kó lọ. Owó wọlé ló lọ tó kéde ní gbogbo àgbáyé. Ẹnì kan wọ́n yẹn ṣe sọ́ọ̀tù. Owó wọn ló lọ tó kéde ní gbogbo àgbáyé. Owó wọn tẹ́ bá kú jáde ìrírí náà. Ìkan fún ọ̀dẹ́ kówó wọn kò sí kówó ọ̀dùn. Ọ̀dẹ́ kówó yẹn jáde nípa.
Àgbọ́yé ìyá mi.
Nínú yìí, wọn ò lè fún yín ní títí gbogbo ara kan ṣe. Ẹnìbọ̀dì tó bá sọ fún mọ́fíà ní títí ní gbogbo ara kan ṣe bọ́ọ̀dù lẹ́yìn tó bè lẹ́yìn rẹ̀. Gbogbo ara kan ṣe kò ní ti sọ́dí fún rẹ̀. Wọ́n kọ̀ bá ṣe rẹ́sídẹ́ẹ̀tì àti ìgbà tó máa ti wà ní ìlú wọn. Tó bá wà fún iṣẹ́.
Wọ́n fúnyàn ní ìwé ìlú wọn.
Wọ́n fúnyàn ẹ̀ èmi tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ 10 years tí wọ́n lò lọ níbi wọn fún mi wọn ò lè fún ẹ níwèé. Wọn ò lè fún yín níwèé wọn. Wọ́n tún wá ṣe kí nìkan tó ti jẹ́ bàbá bá rẹ̀ pé ìjọba gẹ́gẹ́ ní wọ́n ẹ̀gbọ́n dẹ̀ wà lọ́dà fún mi. Ṣé wàá ní omi tó máa gbà ní ẹbí wọn? Gẹ́gẹ́ ẹ máa wà lọ́dà wọn. Ṣé ti ẹ̀rẹ́ǹtì ṣọ́ọ̀bù? Ẹ bá rẹ́ǹtì ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ máa wà ní ọ̀dà wọn. Ẹ máa wá pé tí wọ́n ti ẹ máa wà lọ́dà. Orúkọ pé títẹ̀ ẹ bá fẹ́ fún wọ kọ́ọ̀pù yẹn láti wá bá ti ṣe orúkọ pé títẹ̀ ló máa wà lórí rẹ́sídẹ̀ẹ̀tì àti àwọn ẹ̀jẹ̀.
Àgbọ́yé.
Orúkọ pé títẹ̀ wà lọ́dà ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ máa fún lówó lẹ́sìn wọn.
Timothy, okay, brother mi. Thank you, Jesus.
Orúkọ ló máa wà lórí rẹ́sídẹ̀ẹ̀tì àti
àgbọ́yé.
Sọ pé ẹgbẹ́ wá láti kà ẹ̀tọ́ wá dá ẹgbẹ́ wá ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù.
Oye.
Láti pé ká má sí lọ́dà kò pọ̀ síbò. Ọ̀pọ̀ síbò. Ṣé pé
mo gbọ́ yín, mo gbádùn yín.
Tó o fẹ́ bá wọn gbọ́, accommodation mélòó ni wọ́n? Wọ́n kọ́. Ìlòkó wọn tó ilé ìlú ìlòkó wọn tó ọ̀dùn tè. Ìlú mi ìlòkó wọn tó wọn ìlòkó wọn tó bẹ̀. Tí wọ́n làwọn bá káàkiri, làwọn bá káàkiri. Ká gba ilẹ̀ wọn, ká wà fẹ́ kí wọ́n. Tó bá jẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ kílínà la fẹ́ máa ṣe bẹ̀ ká máa ṣe nínú ìlú wa yìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ̀yin iṣẹ́ tó bá fẹ́ máa ṣe bẹ̀ ká máa ṣe nínú ìlú àkáyé káàkiri. Arákọ̀ọ́sì òun fún yàn wò kò sẹ́ni arákọ̀ọ́sì. Ẹni ọ̀gá ìgbìmọ̀ lọ́kọ̀ máa ṣe pẹ̀lú wọn máa rí àgbẹ̀tì láti fi ṣọ́kọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àwọn tó jáde bẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́nà rọ́ọ̀bù mọ́ní ẹ̀jì nípa tí wọ́n ṣe ṣé ìtọ́jú máa tẹ̀lé owó. Àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò ni wọ́n ṣe àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá. Wọ́n ra bísà wọlé. Wọ́n ṣe ọmọ Yorùbá. Ọjà wípé Nàìjíríà náà máa máa pè wọ́n. Ọmọ Ìgbò ni wọ́n. Irú kan bí sílẹ̀ǹtì tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ìdíje. Òní tó bá jáde ìwà máa ń mú ẹni kẹ́kẹ́. Tòwọ́ lórí lájà wọ́n sì lọ́wọ́ dùgbà tó fi ṣe ìwọ́wọ́ tó fi sẹ́ẹ̀dì wọn owó wọ́n ní orílẹ̀-èdè wọ́n sì lọ́rọ̀ lọ́ọ̀kù. Ṣé àwọn nìkan tó ṣe ìdílé báyìí wọ́n dàgbé bí wọ́n tún máa tọ́ọ̀kì Nàìjíríà láti wá sókè wọ́n sì ṣe ìgbésẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ra private ìtàwọn dé ní nígbà tó bá ra private ìtàwọn dé 20 million. Almost the 20 million naira. There was a big no. Yóò wá sí ìjọba iṣẹ́ tó wá jẹ́ pé sẹ́ni ìjọba ìṣẹ́ kò tó ẹni ẹ̀fọ́ kọ́ ọmọ Ìgbò wọn tó tún kò wọ̀ láfaradà. Ṣé ti yẹ síbẹ̀ yẹn? Ṣùgbọ́n tó ń fún wọn nìyẹn tó fi lọ rọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìlówó. Ọ̀dà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá ló wọ̀ láyà tó gbogbo lẹ́kùn. Ọ̀láyà àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá olókàlùkù tí wọn ṣe ìdílé lẹ̀ tó olókàlùkù lọ rápálẹ̀ pé àlẹ́ tó ṣùgbọ́n àpáṣẹ àṣàjà ọ̀fẹ́ta tó ṣe ìrìn lọ́jọ́ kò ní Nàìjíríà tó àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò ni wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. wọ́n ní kí n dá sí ẹ̀ tábà wọ́n population yọ wéé tí mo ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ dẹ́ ẹ̀ rí pé wọ́n ọ̀pọ̀ rárá.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thank you very much.
Táwọn náà bá gba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá náà bá ti wáyé. Àwọn ọmọ àdúgbò yọ̀ ní kiri wa. Àwọn náà máa ṣe dára pọ̀jù náà. Báwọn náà ṣe máa ṣe nìyẹn. Àwọn sẹ́ni pọ̀ sí báwọn náà ṣe máa ṣe nìyẹn.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Mo dúpẹ́. Ẹ ṣé gan ni ìyá wa. Waris Jinadu, Ọba Saudi, Ọba Qatar, Ọba Kuwait, Ọba United Arab Emirates, Ọba Morocco, Ọba Bahrain, Ọba Oman are all Arabs independent kings. Same should apply for Yoruba Ọba. Too much Ọbas with no Yoruba land. Ní land. Mo kí bàbá mi Nurudeen. Akin Moyede mo kí yín. Imagine again from Waris Jinadu. Bahrain, an Arab Gulf country, less than 1.5 million. Yoruba is enough to stand as a nation. This man say 15% prayer, 85% smart work, like the West. Bahrain, are Arab, is less than 1.6 million. One Bahrain equals to 2,600 US dollars. Owó Bahrain is 3 times the US dollars. Owó Bahrain is 3 times than the US dollars. That's why America don't joke with them. Mo kí Johnson. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní United Kingdom. Mo kí bàbá mi Ọláìwọlá Alani. Wọ́n ní ẹ kú ètò ọmọ Yorùbá, no going back. Mo kí brother mi Waris Jinadu. Ìyá wa Grace Olúṣòótọ́, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì náà. Àfojúpa ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa. Tẹ̀nífẹ̀ẹ́ Yorùbá. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Twitter space. If you send a request, I can bring you in. Tẹ̀bá ní tẹ̀fẹ́ bá wà. Mr. Ṣẹ́gun mo kí Alàgbà. Mo kí Yorùbá Freedom Adams, brother mi dada. Kò ní bàjẹ́ fún ẹ. Ẹ má yẹ kí a ṣèrèwẹ̀sì. Ẹ jẹ́ ká dúró tán gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ akọni ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Wọ́n ní Yorùbá kì í ṣojo. Mo kí ẹ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí Azeez Gbadesere brother mi ní gbogbo Miami. This man says the Yoruba nation embodies a profound circular unity, harmonious existence that celebrates our cultural existence. Mo kí brother mi Akínládé Olúwafúnmilọ́lá. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bẹ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Pé a kú àfarati, a kú ìrọ́jú. Mo kí brother mi bàbá mi Samson. A máa jọ délẹ̀ lérí, ẹ bá ń ṣe àmì ẹ̀. Ó lè dàbí irọ́ lójú àwọn nǹkan. Àmọ́ intern five, mo ní a máa fàdélẹ̀. Ilẹ̀kùn tá à ń kàn yẹn, mo ní tó bá dé stage kan máa fi pàjá. Mo kí bàbá mi Ẹ̀dùn Yusuf Abiodun. One, that is the kind of style we should initiate when we get to our nation. There should be no permanent citizenship. From anybody in citizenship. Arabs don't give citizenship to anybody. Or anybody. You can go there and work, but you are not going to be given any citizenship. They will only give you a permit, like what they are doing in Turkey. Àfi tó bá fẹ́ ọmọ o dẹ̀ máa ti ṣe wàhálà dáadáa kó tó gba passport. Many countries around the world will not give you their citizenship. Biafra máa lọ, Yorùbá máa lọ, Hausa máa lọ, Middle Belt máa lọ, Nigeria will break by fire, by force. Peace or by pieces. War by or no war. Economy méjèèjì. We pray that it can be done without bloodshed. But you think that you can go to Ojuelegba and buy freedom. It doesn't work like that. So we must prepare, especially this year. We can't wait for the politicians to continue to deceive us. They're liars, bloody liars. 101 people are watching. Only 59 of you have thumbs up. Especially, we have to bring back the live broadcast on Koikimedia. So to encourage us, just help us to thumbs up. We're not getting paid for that, but we appreciate those of you that are contributing your comments. mo kí Mr. Friday Godwin, mo máa kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí Ògúnlẹ́tì ní gbogbo Dubai. I pray to be in Dubai before the end of this year. Mo kí Martins, mo kí bàbá mi Prophet John, mo kí Collins, mo tètè rí ẹlẹ́ǹkan má bínú brother mi dáadáa, èèyàn ti Koikimedia, èèyàn torí Olóyìnbó. Mo kí Mr. Debi, mo máa kí lẹ́ǹkan sí Engineer Stephen Kọ́láwọlé, mo kí Mr. Sanusi Abbas, Sikiru Alani, mo kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Instagram, and those of you on the Facebook. John Danny, mo kí lẹ́ǹkan sí. Subscribe and click the smash button back to back on Koikimedia. Mo kí Abdullahi, mo rí ẹ Ọlákúnlé, brother mi dáadáa. Mo kí ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá pé àwa ṣì wà ní Áfíríkà. Àwọn ń ṣàwọn tó máa sọ fún yín pé máa báṣẹ́ lọ Ìgbòho máa báṣẹ́ lọ àwọ̀ yẹn irọ́ o. A ní bàbá Akíntóyè máa báṣẹ́ lọ, à ń bọ̀ wá bá yín, àdẹ̀tidé. I'm still in Africa and I'm not going anywhere yet because I'm still going to few African places apart from Kenya. I don't trust Kenya because I don't want to be kidnapped from Kenya. Just like they kidnapped in America. I've been eating this nice, this one now we go package them properly. We won't be inside all this plastic bag. Package down, called Yoruba Nation, Oduduwa Republic. Diaspora. What is on ground is different from what is on the ground that you are watching from back in US and America, in Canada, and UK. I am on ground. We don't sit abroad and saying we're going to do it like this. Anybody that wants to do anything must follow Baba Akitoye template. If you can't follow Baba Akitoye template, go and set up your own and let's see if you can get the country. Tó o bá ti lè follow template Baba Akitoye, you are not part of us. Dẹ̀ lè dàgbà. Tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo ní Ìgbòho òòṣà. Ìgbòho, tí bá ní Ìgbòho òòṣà. I'm not going to Kenya. Kenya that kidnapping American. They have no respect for human rights. It's awful. I can't go to Kenya. Even if my spirit say go to Kenya, I don't have any business in Kenya. I've been to Togo. I'll be in Côte d'Ivoire very soon. And I want to go to Ghana. And I'll visit my hometown at the appropriate time. You can't come back home. Come back home. You stay in London. You're shouting Yoruba Nation. We are home now. Muki President alone for looking after Baba Akitoye on our behalf. Benin is a beautiful place. I need to visit some few places in Benin. I have no business in Kenya. Kenya is a terrible place. I'm not going there. So insecurity is not something we should joke with. Kenya is full of Fulani, according to Bishop Adesina. So we are not going Kenya. We will remain in between Cotonou, Ghana, Togo, and also Yoruba land. So let me start ending the program, and if I have strength, like we listen, we can come back and do a late night. The purpose of this program is to focus on insecurity, and I hope you have learned one or two things. But when you give Baba Akitoye, I'll pass your message. Tell Baba Akitoye, am I worried? Okay? Go and follow and do your own thing. Baba Akitoye is our leader and the only leader for the Yoruba Nation. And we told him that we will be with him shoulder to shoulder. I've lived there for 25 years. If they call for rally and I will come back to London, I buy ticket, I'm coming back home. I've told you, we are coming back home. So, I can end program here. So I come out to 2 hours. So I'll be back again for our night broadcast. That will be probably late. Okay? So, Moki we went here, and on Instagram. I'm not going to come back Shout out to you all. Love you all. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Mo cocoa chips here. Fresh. No place like home. Ama Uche, Fulani is never a citizen of the zoo country called Nigeria. Benny. One man saying, Mama, end of this month. I bought a loan. So I'm asking Mama, end of this month. I bought a loan. So I'm asking Mama, end of this month. Moki Grammar Comfort Adeleye Clement Moki Biafra. May God help us with Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. I've missed Simon Ekpa too much, but God is in charge. We have no problem with Biafra. Okay? We have no problem with Biafra. So don't let all the Yoruba know. All these dumb bastard Yoruba don't have anything to do with Igbo people. Shut your mouth. Who are you to tell me not to have anything to do with Igbo? Alepa bi sugar àwọn àtàwọn Igbo tó jẹ́ Biafra ni alepa bi sugar. But we're not going to tell you everything on the social media. If you like, commit suicide. That I'm saying that is your own cup of tea. We need everybody to come together and fight this monster called Nigeria. So, we should get in. Housemaid employed in January flee with box of valuable. I'm just saying that on Linda Ikeji. Because you employ people that you don't know. This one is 56 months ago. This January, they say housemaid, Omodo, at Otisalo, box of valuables. Because you don't know who you are employing. I don't touch this on here. Insecurity. It's here. Look at it. They capture her on video. You can see. She has run away with the valuable of her order. You can see it here on Linda Ikeji. Continue to say make her they play. Can I just enter UK and nobody will know that you are there? They play. Adura Wagba and Sheila some plan B Moki Bugoyin. Thank you so much. Moki Disneyman 123. I love you all. For more education and awareness. Security, do not joke with it. Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Moki Koikimedia team, Ganolo Ide Moki. We work on my mic. Maybe I might have to buy another one because we're having problem, in the last few today, I believe, with my audio coming into the laptop. So Beama Nikobamewa is another mic Timamalu. Mokini Bubu Abijo Patapata, Moki Shakiru, brother me Aziz, Moki Oloyegbo, Moki Babakitoye. And on that note, I gotta go now. Koikimedia bringing the work closer to your doorstep. Bye for now.